Hello guys, welcome to the Razer Xian's Academy. Can you
Hello,
guys hear
hello.
me?
Can everyone hear me?
Yo,
Yes,
and
today is me,
you have
one
great,
on one with the great one.
wow.
And who are you fighting?
Yeah, as usual I'm fighting online and I'm gonna beat everyone. Although I've always lost in this academy, I can't win, I don't know why.
But apparently this guy, I think he plays football. He doesn't play Street Fighter. As you can see,
Why?
you can tell from the name, it's Nakata. And he's a retired football player.
Well, then he has no chance against me. Do you know who I am?
Looks like he got a lot of chance.
Oh my god, no. To be honest, this guy is pretty good. But I'm just
Uh,
better.
did you manage to 3-0 Haitani when you were at Capcom Cup?
Yeah, I
Right?
fought him twice, and actually I studied really a lot for the Makoto match
Mm-hmm.
and the Fei Long match because like we really know who is our opponent.
I
But
see.
I guess he didn't prepare as much as me.
So you said you were fully prepared.
Just for the game, yep. Even to the extent that I even know how to play Makoto now.
You see, Gil stole my ride. He knows who I'm talking about. Hidetoshi Nakata.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody that's here, so we are here actually to talk about the IBGC, the last tournament I just went, and yep, I was pretty disappointed with the results. I lost to Poppy and I lost to Dominion. I wish
How do you feel about this whole Cammy and Gao? These two characters that actually you play a lot of Gao before you went.
yeah. In fact, I know the Gao match is really hard for Gen,
Mm-hmm.
so actually I have the most practice against Gao,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess it's just not enough.
Not enough. You didn't play with the Daiminian kind of Gao.
Yeah, I think Dominion has a really different style when he play against me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very effective. Like he's making everything really unpredictable, so it makes me very hard to get in. And I dropped the Super Ultra, which is one of the most devastating.
Oh my god.
That was the worst.
Yeah.
Like he hit me with the Super,
Mm-hmm.
and I turned the Ultra and didn't came out, and he just dropped.
Oh.
That was one of the worst execution error I have made in my fighting game career. And I really couldn't accept that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah. There we go. Nakata
Okay.
again.
No, I don't want to play football player. That's not my that's
Yeah.
not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Where should I put this?
so yeah, and yeah, wow, you know people is asking about how I did in Street Fighter, and I won Marvel, and I think that's
Yes.
ridiculous because I didn't even practice for Marvel. Like it's been so long since I played Marvel, and I practiced a little bit before I went, but I'm just always playing Street Fighter and King of Fighter. Well, these two games I did really bad in IBGC. I'm so upset by that.
And then you ended up winning in a game that you almost didn't practice.
Yeah, and the game that I did practice, I didn't do well.
I see. So do you think that your strategy for the upcoming tournaments like the Capcom Pro Tour is to not practice?
No. I think practicing is the right way, but this is just I couldn't. But for the next 1 month, the only tournament I have is gonna be only Street Fighter. So I'm very sure that I'm just gonna practice only Street Fighter now.
Okay. Shoutouts to Archan. Shoutouts to Archan and from Team JG. And yeah. So what do you think about the ESGN? Let's talk about ESGN. Like, how do you feel about your results? Like, you beat Aliun, and then you lost to Charity.
To be honest, I felt that I prepared a lot against Alion after my first loss against him, and I managed to adapt, you know, and he was confused at the moment when I get a comeback. So after that, I have a lot of bad muscle memory that I used to cater against Alion,
Okay.
which when I fight Charity, I couldn't change the style. Like I was still doing the same thing for a very long, for like the first 4 games or 5 games, until I finally adapt, but it was just too late.
And then you realize it's not a European Cammy, it is a North American Cammy.
Yeah, the style is really different. Like
So who is more aggressive? Is Alion more aggressive or is
I would
Charity
say
mode.
Charity is more aggressive. Like
Or
he's-
is Alexia more aggressive? No.
No, definitely
No.
not him. Like he's Charity is always trying to go for the knockdown,
Mhm.
and he just do a lot of. He just play a really different way, and he has a very good the option select that is the delay option select the jab into ultra, which is able to catch my backdash fully.
I
Usually
see.
he doesn't. Usually he will just get hit by one hit, but he actually delayed the stand like punch to option select, which I was not used to it, and I just keep doing backdash.
Ah. So the backdashes killed you.
Yeah, the backdash was one of the things that I would say really killed me. But I guess, well, you know, I would say he outplayed me in that set.
So, but it seems to me that Alyun is the one that has all the never seen before, or maybe not never seen before, but he has like he does all the max damage combos basically. Every time he gets into you.
He's one of the only Kami that I know who does max damage in every situation. So he's really kind of a scientist, and I have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah.
So
Because I play Cammy myself, and you know, after watching all the Alyun stuff, I went to the training mode and I tried, and I realized training mode is training mode.
yeah,
And
but
when you do it in combat, it's a total
yeah,
it's a different story.
Just a totally different, yeah.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't miss any of it. Which is
Yeah,
so-
exactly. And he uses a gamepad. I don't understand. That's the thing that I don't understand.
Using a gamepad is really hard to execute moves like this. Sometimes you just have to give it to him.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I've seen a lot of gamepad players. You know, this is Snake Eyes gamepad, Wolf
Yeah,
Crone,
Snake Eyes is gamepad, Wolfcrone, Luffy,
Luffy. Right.
but not using so heavy executioner character. Like Cammy, the execution is pretty high.
Yeah,
Like the combos that he does.
and it's all very tight though.
So, well,
Well,
I have a good time there, and I hope next time, you know, I'll be more prepared when I go there.
Yubiken. Is that Kim? Is that Kim on Yubiken?
Oh,
Is that Kim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
You haven't seen Kim Won-jo in a while. Like, I think
Yeah, the last time I saw him was at C Major.
did he went to Evo?
I'm not sure. I wasn't at Evo.
Yeah.
I think that's him, right? Yeah. So how do you think you can, you know, from your IVGC and ESGN AE experiences, how do you think it's gonna help? Like Capcom recently announced the Pro Tour, which is pretty big news. They're gonna pull in all the community tournaments and put them under a official circuit, so to speak. So how do you think you can improve? Like, I mean, other than practice, who will you expect to, you know, who are your threats, or your main threats basically?
I would say, well, I would say different tournaments. There's so many different ones. CEO, NCR, Final Round, SEA Major, EVO, PFC, you know, and so many different. So I really wouldn't see which opponent I'll be fighting. It just depends on which tournament I'm going. And have no intention to go to any tournament before Ultra to qualify for Capcom Cup. Like, because Ultra will be out in like May or June, so I want to qualify
By
with-
Evo.
yeah,
No,
by-
by Ultra.
Yeah, by Ultra, if it's possible. I just want to qualify by Ultra.
Because
So-
I realized that, yeah, you're right. There's some of the tournaments in the circuit is actually
using the
using AE. Yeah.
the 2012 version, while
Correct.
and you can qualify for the Capcom Cup, which is in the Ultra version. But if I felt that if I don't qualify through Ultra, then I wouldn't want to qualify. I want to.
You feel like you don't deserve the place, right?
Yeah, I don't deserve
Yeah.
the place yet. So
I see.
we'll see how it goes. But I'll be traveling quite. I think still quite a lot this year. Even though I really didn't plan to travel as much. But yeah, this is.
I see.
But this year is mainly Street Fighter for me. Like
So
the
like,
tournaments
because the rest of the tournaments that you're going to is all basically Street Fighter, and Street Fighter.
I could say at least for the next two tournaments that I'm going, it's just gonna be Street Fighter. I can't review the next two tournaments yet But you know, as time goes, you guys will know. But it's all only gonna be Street Fighter.
Cool, cool. So, and are you prepared to 10-0 Daigo?
Oh, I really want that salty run back against Daigo.
Yeah. So
I really want that.
it's so salty that even after you 10-0 him, you ask for 2 more games and you go for the 12-0. Am I right?
No, 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 no. I'm
No?
not. I'm not gonna get that 2 more games. I wanna get a set with him, like, and I'll be more ready this time.
So how-
Hopefully not 10-0 again. You know.
So how confident are you in beating him this time around?
Well, no matter what, he's still Daigo, so I wouldn't say like really confident. I would just try my best.
Okay. Like he did that to Infiltration. He ripped him apart after Infiltration took the car and took the 25k.
But I would say that Infiltration in that long set, I would say that it's an exhibition. So even though Daigo won, like Daigo prepared so much against Infiltration. Like he's just like playing with only against Akuma, like no other character, only against Akuma, just to practice for that exhibition. So I think it's not as fair to Infiltration, but in terms of tournament, Daigo has never beaten Infiltration. He has lost to him in 3 majors, Evo 2012, Capcom Cup,
Yep.
and this year's Evo as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I would still like Infiltration to win in a tournament because I think he's really sneaky when it comes to first to 2, first to 3. His strategies, the way he downloads the opponent, bad habits, and doesn't allow the opponent to adapt to him was really very
And
good.
he's the player that is pulling things out of his sleeves.
Yeah.
He pulled Hakan.
Hakan, he has so many pocket characters. I
Yeah.
can't even.
And there we go, Hakan.
Yep. Yeah, I know how to fight Hakan.
Yeah. He pulled a Hakan and then he pulled a... Recently he did Chun-Li.
Yeah, in the NCR, that was so impressive.
That was like Chun Filtration and yeah, it's amazing. So
I think nobody can have. Everybody have to give credit to that win in. And even though he lost, I think he deserved a lot of credit for playing Chun-Li. And I
Yeah.
felt that he maybe could have done better with Akuma because he won K-Bread in the fight night with Akuma, but he just want to impress. He just want to be impressive and win people using Chun-Li. So
yeah, it's like something new out of his sleeve. It was like he did Oni as well, right? In Capcom Cup qualifiers.
yep, he did
Yeah.
Oni, he did Goken. Oh man, there's too many characters. I
Yeah.
couldn't even. I haven't seen him playing Hakan in a long while.
Yeah. Everyone's waiting for him to pull out the Hakan. When he did that against who was that, PR Rock?
Yeah, and that was
So hype.
that was a
so
really
hype.
nice Evo there.
Yeah, so hype.
Keep dropping links.
So what are you going to teach for this episode of the Academy?
For this episode, as I posted on my blog, you know, for people who can't see, it's xianmsg.
Okay, maybe you just educate the chat.
Yeah, got it. From this blog website, you can see, you know, the content that I'll be showing today. Today I'll be showing off, especially tricks regarding the difference between the first player, second player. I will show difference between the counter hit when you guys get how do you react towards counter hit, and one more will be the new option select that
So
people doesn't really know.
When you talk about the first player, second player, are you know the last time round you showed me how to do that Evil Ryu throw setup.
Yeah.
Is that one of the examples? That means
But for Evil Ryu, it doesn't, because Evil Ryu Akuma has the light kick, which you can always land on the same side. So I will want to show Evil Ryu because they still have some button that can make him land always on the same side.
Okay.
So I will show a easy example so people could really differentiate the difference between the first player and the second player. And I will use Fei Long to show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Proud sausage. Who's that guy next to Xian?
Yep. He's my boss.
I'm not your boss. Your boss is my boss.
Okay, so basically he's one of the guy who always assists me. You know, he's from Razer, and I'm very happy that Razer has sponsored me and support me. You know, have been moving a lot into the fighting game community, and I'm very happy to work with them.
So is this like? Are you saying this because I'm here, or is this from your heart?
Yeah, it's from my heart. Yeah. It's definitely from my heart. I I definitely like this.
Oh, are you saying this because I lit up the fridge?
No, 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 definitely not. Okay, so firstly I'll show you the second player. So I have this fake cross-up setup that Fei Long has, which you see like if I try to block cross-up, I get hit by it.
Gag does that all the time.
Yeah, and I block normal. So you see, no matter which side I block, I'll always end up in the corner, even if I block correctly. So let me show you in the first player.
First player side.
So however, in the first player side, if you manage to block the fake cross up, you will still end up in the first player corner. Oops, I missed it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I pressed it a little bit too late. So it's even worse. You can't even go. Miss it again.
Some people think I'm gag.
No, you're not. Gag.
If I'm only half as good as him.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, you can see a difference from just now the second player and the first player. Fei Long can actually still land on the same side.
Okay.
So after if I block the first one and I thought he's going into the corner, I may still block wrongly because only the first player possesses this ability. So don't ask me why is that the case. How is the first player different from the second player? But you know, just you guys can take notice about this. You know, so I always feel that when the first player, you need to look out more, and if you know, you should know which side to block. So that's pretty
That's
pretty
one
important.
example. Are there any other examples you're gonna show us?
That example is good enough, so people would understand that the first player, people can still land on the same side, depending on the setup. Yeah. And there's too many setups, so you guys are gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna show you how it's done, and now we're gonna show you how to practice against a counter hit combo. A lot of people.
Shoutouts to Daniel.
Yep, shout out to Daniel.
Yeah, that was the best comment ever.
Okay, I'm gonna use Akuma to show you guys. Yep, the player one corner has a lot more setups. You can do. So I'm gonna show the counter hit. So how people should practice counter hit is they should go to training mode, and instead of setting off or on, you can go random. So with this, all you need to do is to look up for a counter hit. So if there's a counter hit, you can link to the stand heavy kick.
So it trains your hit confirm.
Yeah, for people who doesn't know, this combo doesn't link. If it's not a counter hit, it doesn't link at all. So you can just go practice. Oh, you see my reaction is bad. Yep. Yeah, you get 4 hit there. Shit, I missed it.
That's not a counter.
Oh, I'm too slow. Yep, I got it. So that's how people practice for their counter hit combos. So when you're used to it, it's just basically looking at the counter hit word and see if it comes out. If it comes out, you just immediately go for the stand heavy kick. So this is how you practice.
So in this game, there's no difference in when there's a counter hit. There's no difference in the sound. There's no difference in the I don't know, the animation.
You are absolutely right. That's something that I want to show you guys. So when you're practicing like this, if you're always looking out for the counter hit, right, you feel that it seems to come a little bit too slow. Because the counter hit comes after you get hit. So to look out for the counter hit and press is too much reaction. It's a little bit hard. So how do you actually make it easier? So now I'm not gonna look at the counter hit. So it's not. You see, I'm not looking at the counter hit, and I can react. You can practice it this way, but there's even a better way. That is, you can look at the character. You don't even have to look at the counter hit. Look at this. Now I'm 100%. Because I'm not even looking at the counter hit. If anyone realized the difference is when Ryu get hit by the down middle punch,
he faced forward.
Yep, there's a difference when he
Okay.
get hit by a counter hit. It's like,
So that means you have to remember every character's counter hit reaction.
no, it just has a very different, way of the way it's being hit. It looks really different. So that's how you can react. That's how you can react. See, you can actually cover the counter hit. Like
Which part is different? You tell me.
the whole body. Okay, I will use pause so that people can see. Okay. Okay, and let's get a no counter hit first. So look at this. Okay, can. And look at a counter hit one. A counter hit has more yellow. As you look at the yellow things. You see some yellow things, but there's a little bit more yellow things, and the body actually is very different when it hits on a counter hit. Look at it. Look at the yellow thing when it's a counter hit.
Okay.
There's more there's more yellow things that's coming out when there's a counter hit, and the body motion feels a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why when people react to counter hit, like I don't even see the word. I don't know how I can prove to you I don't see the word. It's like, okay, I use one hand, no, but I cannot do the combo, so I guess it's mine. I mean, you just have to believe me. There's no other choice.
Yeah, because I realize it's not that obvious as compared to, I came from Virtua Fighter. So in Virtua Fighter when you do a counter hit, there's a yellow flash and the sound is a bit different, and from there you react.
Okay, why not we do a test? Like, okay, you're a normal player, right? Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna cover the word. I'm gonna push you in the corner,
Okay.
right? And try doing a down middle punch. I will cover the word. So now I'm trying. So you press something. Okay, I will cover this word. Like, you just do a down middle punch.
Just normal. How do you tell?
Try noticing a little bit more.
The amount of yellow goo that's coming out from Ryu's abs looks the same.
So you can see that he couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way he couldn't tell. Let me tell you honestly, I couldn't tell either.
What?
Because there's just so little difference. There's just so little difference in the body motion that's why you can't tell. But when you're doing it in a real screen, there's something that's gonna flash by. That's how you know it.
Using your peripheral vision, it's like the words fly in, counter hit.
You don't look exactly at the counter hit. You don't keep looking at where the counter hit was. Where you should look at the body. And if it has a counter hit, because you have two eyes, when something flew by, flew by you, you can still see it at the same speed as you just staring.
So what if you are Sagat? Can you still see it? Because Sagat has one eye covered.
Oh man, yeah, that's kind of pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that is pretty difficult.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad choice, But I hope you guys go and figure out this and go and try in the training mode, and you realize that if you look at the person, it's easier. That's how Kami players actually use the down heavy punch in the Ultra One, like more efficient, is by looking at the character. Using the word is not the only way, but with the counter hit, there's really a slight difference. Maybe I should another character. I think Ryu is a really bad example. I just felt that Ryu is a very bad example, so I'll use another character because Ryu the difference is so small. Let me see which character is the most.
Like which one has the most obvious, counter hit?
Some character is pretty obvious when you hit. Imagine if you cover the word with the counter hit, and when you press the down middle punch, you can feel the difference between if it's a counter hit or not. That's where you know that you're on the right track. Somehow I felt that E Honda is more obvious. Okay, try doing the down middle punch. Let's see if we could see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just press the down middle punch. Okay, I'll cover the word now. Okay. I'll do it. No counter hit. Counter hit.
Counter hit.
Yeah. No counter hit.
No. No. Counter hit. Counter
Yeah,
hit,
there
yes.
you go. There you go. Now
Yeah.
you're able to see. You came from a Virtua Fighter. You just told me you came from Virtua Fighter. Okay, do it again. I want to see. I want
Okay.
to see how consistent you are. Like I'm covering the counter hit word so he can't see anything now. No counter hit?
No.
Nope.
Maybe your hand can shift a bit so I can see the words flying in.
Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, just.
Yeah, that's a counter hit. That's a counter hit.
Yep. That's not a counter hit. It's a counter hit.
Yeah, because I saw the words flying in.
Yeah. So with the help of the words, you need to know where you're watching. So I know this is a very precise thing, you know, like, but you know, Razer Sense Academy doesn't teach you basic stuff. You wanna learn Fireball, you know, you can go to a lot of different websites. You know, you can even Google how to do a Fireball, and I'm not gonna teach anything like throwing a Fireball here. Like maybe a Fly Tatsu you can learn. Oh, I can't do it. Yeah, learn that. Fly off the screen. Yep, and you disappear.
Talking about fireballs, you know, fireball is a very, it's a very basic move in Street Fighter, but
Yep.
it is also something. The fireball game is also something that is very hard to master.
Yeah, I could say that because you need to know. There's not only like thinking, oh, he's gonna jump, he's not gonna jump. You cannot think that way. Like just that is not enough for you to know how to throw a fireball game. But well, you have said a very good topic. You know, maybe in the next episode or any other episode.
Yeah, maybe you can share. Yeah, in the
Okay.
next episode you can share how to effect. Wow.
how to effective actually.
Yeah, how to
do
effectively
play
throw
a fire-
fireballs, because I've seen players in tournaments, they throw fireballs in very dangerous ranges, and they kind of know that the guy's not going to jump, and
Yeah.
they do it.
It's actually there's a lot of tricks, a lot of experience and set plays and stuff. You know, there's a lot to share, but you know, maybe one day I will gonna do one episode on it. I can't say
Cool,
too much
cool.
now. So now I'm gonna show you guys even something more. A new option select. Semi-extinguished character is easy to show the new option select. So let's have against Chun-Li.
Chun-Li, there are like two Chun-Li players, Chun-Liing each other, Rodney and Jennifer.
Yep. Okay, so I use Chun-Li and I use Ryu as an example. Okay. I can't teach you how to play with the tongue. You know.
I just noticed that. Oh, this costume
so-
is very costumey.
So look at Chun-Li. Now we're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something that I will be doing. Okay. So give me. Okay, so I did a secret input in Ryu. So now Ryu is gonna do some secret input there. So all Ryu did was an uppercut. I record it. Am I right? So now I'm gonna try and throw Ryu. Okay, wait just a moment. Because it's recording. It's gonna be a bit. Oh shit! This Ryu actually did a tech throw. What
my God.
happened? Okay, someone tell me what happened. I thought Ryu was just doing an uppercut, right? Suddenly, all of a sudden, like this Ryu became into a training mode. Did I? Oh, this Ryu did a tech throw. Are you serious?
What did
Am I
you do? What did you do?
What happened? Come on, guys. What happened? Okay, remember to tune in the next episode. I will show you guys the real trick on the next episode. You know, on how to do the. How do I do that?
So is this whole episode a trailer to the next episode?
Yeah, you can say so.
That means
Like,
for the whole 1.5 to 2 hours, you're just gonna tell people what are you gonna show in the next episode.
yeah.
And then in the next episode, you're just gonna do that, and it's gonna cascade again and again.
Yeah, so people get excited. Look at this. This Ryu is only doing a uppercut. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you guys. Tune into the next episode. You know, I will show you how to actually.
So
do
people
this
are giving it away. People are
Oh.
giving it away.
trick. Oh man,
You do that peeling thing.
That was not fun, you know. But well, I still show you. I'm not that bad. So the correct way I'm doing it is I'm actually doing an option select with the DP. So I'm gonna use Ryu now, you know, to show you guys how I did it.
Does Daigo do that?
Yeah, Daigo do that.
He
I
does
mean,
everything.
I
He
mean,
does
I mean,
exhibition matches.
yeah, he does lots of exhibition matches.
That's right.
So, to be honest, nothing is new in fighting game. Everything that someone knows, like what I'm sharing, someone in the world already know. So there's no secret.
They're just not
You know?
revealing it.
Yeah, it's just that people doesn't review it, and there's no place that you can learn it. That's why you came here to learn about it. That's the reason. So now I'm gonna show you how to do it. So basically, if you look at my input, I'm gonna do a DP, but I will be pressing two buttons to get together to get the tag. So how is this good is that, you know, when I'm facing a situation like maybe after a safe jump and, you know, he tries to throw me.
Okay.
So this is what this drill is gonna do, and I'm gonna use the option select to break. Yeah, there you
Okay.
see. I'm doing the option select.
Okay.
And if I mistime it, my DP will comes out.
Okay.
So you have to delay. The best is to try to delay it, because when you try to delay it, like if you try to press a button or something else, you get hit by my DP, or I will actually get attacked.
Okay.
So this is a very good option select, and if you have watched previous episode about Razor Sales Academy, you can mix in this as one of the options against any, you know, with all the different backdash, focus backdash, you know, 4-button tag, you know. Yep. So go and replay, you know, try to figure how it works. And I can show you you guys some trick, not only on defense and how you're gonna use this option select, you know, in offense. Like I'm gonna show you like this.
Where is cameraman?
I have one example, will probably be against Chun-Li.
Singaporean essence is God. Singaporean essence is godlike. Let me tell you this.
Okay, so you can actually use this option select by, you know, in a corner.
No, I'm just.
You can use
I just wonder
select.
where you are. So. What the hell?
You can use option select against Chun-Li, because if Chun-Li wake up and tries to do a tech throw, you attack it. But what if Chun-Li wake up and do a Hajansu? Yeah, you go, you get a free ultra. So look at this option select. If he try to throw, I get attack. But if he tries to do a Hajansu, uppercut comes out.
I see.
So that's like a really, really good trade. Even if you try to backdash, yeah, you get an uppercut as well.
Okay.
So,
But what are the chances of you meeting a high-level Chun-Li in the next or your upcoming tournament?
I don't really think so. Yeah, that's why I'm revealing this.
Oh
But well, this trick is just like, you know, when it's something you can do in the offense, and yeah, for people who don't understand, you know, go for the replay and try to, you know, understand, you know, the instructions and try to go and test it and see how it works. So I hope this helps everybody and improve in their gameplay. And this will even be even useful in the new version, Ultra version.
So is this your skirmish time now?
Yep.
Is this your time where you play random opponents and lose more points?
No way. Today I don't feel like losing.
You don't feel like losing? Okay, let's see. I was about to walk away to play Dota with the cameraman, but let's see.
How about that? I don't know how many people, you know, is gonna be watching the stream. Like you can go and play Dota, and when the time you come back, you make sure to see that I will not even lose a single game. That's the purpose of today's episode. After sharing tricks, I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna play again. But you know,
let's see.
I does DP, but I does it with the 2 button, light punch and light kick together.
So what happened? Why are you 1479 PP?
Oh, I don't know what happened to my PB. It got really low. There you go.
Yeah, serious mode
Serious mode.
using Gen. Your main.
I just want to win
Going for the
today.
DP.
I don't feel like losing today. Perfect. Isn't that a perfect and wonderful, you know,
Such a wonderful word that should appear to you in tournaments. But it didn't.
no matter it's online or offline, you can't stop me from doing my combos.
He just stopped you. He just stopped you.
No, he's just gonna get a perfect because it's my first. Empty hit low is the
Here
best
we
trick ever.
go.
No,
Oh my
don't do
God.
that. Come on, really? Why you have to stop my streak of getting a double perfect?
Do you want to lose this round just to get the second perfect?
Nope. I'm just gonna keep winning. That's the purpose of me.
That is the spirit. That is the spirit.
But well, we definitely like to thank, before I continue trolling on the Xbox Live, we'd like to thank Sok for coming up to the show.
Thank
we're gonna
you.
thanks Razer, for supporting us, for supporting me, supporting the stream, the shop Takuki, and I really appreciate it. And
Thank you for doing the stream weekly, and thank you for filling up the fridge. It's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
very
yeah.
helpful.
so okay, I hope you have a nice day, and I will catch you up.
Okay.
Catch you up sometime.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
Gonna stay by the Sok, one of the guys who's great assets to the fighting game community. Razer. See you. And now we are gonna go back to trolling mode. I'm gonna go and start trolling people. You thought I'm still in training mode? Actually, I thought so too. Yep, I already talked about the Capcom Pro Cup.